Good evening, everyone. A warm welcome to this neurotherapy session, part 2 for high BP and its solutions. And also today we will have a question answer session after this high BP session. So all of you, please be prepared, make notes, and please write down your doubts so that after the session you can freely ask all the queries. Okay. And please note that you should not be raising your hand at the last minute. So soon after you are asked to raise your hands for doubts, you please raise your doubts and note down your doubts and please raise your hands. And please keep your videos on so that we will know who is really interested to ask the query. Okay. So with all our love and gratitude, let us welcome Ramchandran sir today. A warm welcome to you, sir. Good evening, sir. Please take over the session, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. I, at the outset, thank Joshys Kerala Group, Joshi sir, Anusha madam, Lalita madam, and all the others who have been instrumental in putting up this mammoth, beautiful project of healing without medicines. So in this series, neurotherapy plays a big role. And neurotherapy is the name given to Lajpat Rai Mehra's neurotherapy, or in short, LMNT, and its pioneer founder, the late Dr. Lajpat Rai Mehra, had studied and formulated this therapy over almost 70 years. And he had been teaching it to many, many people. I was one of the fortunate ones who stayed with him at his academy and took training under him, under his guidance. I have a number of books to my credit, which have also been later published, republished by my students. And anybody has any doubt at the end of the class, we will have at least around an hour's question answer session. Before that, a small little bit of theory. And of course, I'll be teaching a lot of treatments. For those who did not attend my last week's class due to any pressure of work, etc., for them also, I'll be repeating certain treatments, and certain new treatments also will be taken up today. So that is the general agenda. And now we'll just go for a short recap of the last session. So in the last session, we had covered what is BP and what are the types of blood pressure disorders. One is called hypotension, which is not so very common, and the other more common and more rampant is hypertension or high blood pressure. Hypotension is also known as low blood pressure, and one is a disease of acidosis. The low blood pressure is a disease of what we call in neurotherapy as acidosis or acidotic condition, whereas high blood pressure, which is related to high blood volumes, is this thing, manifestation of what is known as alkalosis, or alkaline body is predominant. So on one side you have acidic body, and on another side you have alkaline body. And nowadays we have also mixed symptoms. So we'll be going through some of them and what normally people do, what do they do to treat themselves, etc. We'll be covering a number of things. Okay. So now hypotension is also having three different manifestations. One is called orthostatic hypotension, which we have already covered. Another is postprandial, that is related to eating 2 hours after food. And then you also have what is known as neutrally mediated hypotension. We saw examples of these last time. And then in hypertension, we have basically two: primary or essential hypertension and secondary hypertension, which is usually due to kidney disorders or hormonal disorders. The causes of low blood pressure is usually due to dehydration, then in a little bit greater degree or lesser degree rather to nutritional deficiencies, and then blood loss could be due to accident, could be due to a DNC procedure, a surgical procedure in the body, abortion, miscarriage, etc. Or in certain cases, it could be due to endocrine disorders. One of the endocrine disorders which is associated with low blood pressure is called Addison's disease. Now, Addison's disease is having a very simple but super effective neurotherapy treatment. Okay, so when anybody has any Addison's disease, you can contact us. We can help you. But it's not a very rampant this thing. It is always, or sometimes not always, associated with low blood pressure. Okay, so it is a disease by itself, which is also along with low blood pressure in cases. Then causes of high blood pressure. The first and foremost, this also we have seen, is genetic predisposition. That means if you have something in your genes, you have a problem, and it could be hereditary or it need not be hereditary. Both cases are there. Then that also causes this primary hypertension. Then obesity is a major factor. And along with obesity, we have a sedentary lifestyle. That means a lifestyle sitting on the desk job, not really being active at times, having very little activity. You have a word for in English called couch potato. Couch potato means a person who is just sitting in a chair and then watching TV or something like that, and not really doing any exercise. So that is all associated with sedentary lifestyle. Then there are some people who are addicted to taking high salt intake. So they also have high blood pressure. That is why the first thing doctors recommend, if you are having or if you are diagnosed with high blood pressure, you will say first cut down your salt intake. That's a very important thing. And since all of you are alternative therapists, you know that the rule to be followed for almost all disorders is DET: diet, exercise, and lastly, if necessary, then only treatment. So diet, exercise, treatment. So in diet, high salt intake takes the priority for high blood pressure. And chronic stress, of course, takes its toll on the organs and on the hormones in the body, etc. And of course, this is more common in other countries. Alcohol and tobacco use. Nowadays, in cities and even in some villages, you have got now tobacco is used in various forms. That is one of the reasons for high blood pressure. And alcohol, of course, is also a major player. And finally, we have conditions like diabetes and chronic kidney disease, which also cause high blood pressure. So these are all some of the things which you have already seen in the last class. I just gave you a quick recapitulation. Then you now come to diagnosis and monitoring. Diagnosis and monitoring. How is How is high blood pressure diagnosed or monitored? We have three major techniques. They are all interrelated and they can all be done at home also. The first diagnosis is done by what is known as a sphygmomanometer. The common public knows it as a BP instrument. It has the name sphygmomanometer, especially when it is associated with that this thing, mercury column and all that. So that is the sphygmomanometer. Otherwise, you can have a digital monitor. A digital monitor works on a slightly different principle. So regular screening, especially in high-risk populations, it is essential. And you also have ambulatory BP monitoring and telemedicine. These have improved the access, especially in remote areas. And then we have public health schemes like Ayushman Bharat. They have enhanced the awareness and access. Okay. So now this sphygmomanometry, I will be comparing because this sort of a basic knowledge is very essential for you should know what you should recommend to your patients. So I will be comparing these three major diagnostic tools. So one is the sphygmomanometer, and that is using what is known as a mercury or aneroid meter. It is a manual method by which the person comes, he will tie this thing, and then he will put the BP instrument over here, and then he will be pressing like this, and he will immediately, it will be the mercury will go up, etc. Okay, these are all about this. So many videos are available in the YouTube. I am just giving you a general picture. Okay. Then, of course, you have along with that automatic digital BP monitors, which sometimes give erratic results also. Okay. So what are the pros? What are the plus points of this method? Either the digital or the analog method. It is quick, it is simple, and it is non-invasive. It is inexpensive and widely available. Anywhere you can get it, everywhere, in fact. And it can be done either at the home or in your clinic. But the negative or the disadvantage are called the cons, pros and cons. So the cons are it is only a one-time reading. It can be misleading. Okay, because sometimes when you come into the doctor's chamber, you're already very much tensed. You're very much stressed up. And at that time, the meter reading may be different, but after 5 or 10 minutes, the meter reading may be different. But there is no this thing digital output for it in manual meters. So it is a one-time reading. It can be misleading. This is this thing cons. Then the technique used must be proper. The cuff size should be fitting. A free-for-all cuff size sometimes gives problems. If the person is too thin, etc., then the reading won't be proper. Then it needs trained personnel. Okay. But it is still very good for initial screening and regular monitoring. Okay. Then you have what is known as ambulatory blood pressure monitoring, that is ABPM. Now, here there is a portable device which records at regular intervals, normally 15 to 30 minutes. And this is done over 24 hours. And at that time, the patient can do his regular daily activities. So this is more accurate because it gives an accurate average blood pressure over 24 hours. And then it reveals the BP patterns. For example, some people may have lesser blood pressure at night, and it may shoot up morning, or it may shoot up during the day. You know, that pattern. What is that pattern? This is very easily known by this. A regular, the earlier manometer, this thing, sphygmomanometer, will not give you that. Because when the person is doing work, etc. At the time, it is difficult for a technician to stop, hover around and then go around with that equipment. Whereas this is something which can be fitted, and then it's a portable device, so it can take 24-hour reading. Okay, but the disadvantage is it can be uncomfortable and it may interrupt sleep because it has to be put in the arm and then you have to sleep. So it can interrupt sleep. And the disadvantage is it is not widely available in rural settings. It is only available in urban settings. And it is definitely costlier than the regular BP blood pressure checks. But still, it is very useful for confirming diagnosis, then for evaluating resistant hypertension, and then how a treatment is effective or not. For all these things, it is very useful. So the first one was used for initial screening and regular monitoring, whereas this is used for confirming a diagnosis. Then you have what is known as home blood pressure monitoring, HBPM. So here it is again, we are using a digital BP meter monitor. And then in this, a person, either the patient himself or another this thing relative, they will take multiple readings at consistent times. They may take it every 3 hours, every 2 hours, whatever, as the doctor will advise. So this is very convenient. It is encouraging self-care, and it is also good for long-term tracking because it will be periodically the BP will be measured. But then sometimes device calibration and user error can affect the accuracy, and patients may forget to record or report the readings because the patient has to do it himself. So it may happen. So, but still it is best used for follow-up monitoring and long-term management. Okay. Then after all this, these are the three distinct method techniques for blood pressure monitoring. Then you have blood tests, because this is very much used for secondary causes and for complications. So the common tests are renal function, that is creatinine and BUN, blood urea nitrogen. Creatinine and blood urea nitrogen, this test is done. Then lipid profile, that is what is the level of LDL, HDL cholesterol, what is the level of triglycerides, etc. Then blood glucose, fasting glucose, and HbA1c, this is also monitored. So you have renal function, you have lipid profile, you have blood glucose, and then you have also what is known as electrolytes, because blood pressure is very much related to the level of sodium and indirectly to the level of potassium. So electrolyte, sodium, potassium, and potassium is especially necessary if the patient is on diuretics. Diuretics means tablets given to increase the urine. So then you will require. So you require 4 tests: renal function test, then the lipid profile, then the blood glucose, and then electrolytes. So these 4 are tests done for checking the blood pressure. And what are the advantages? The advantages is that it helps in underlying the causes to be identified. So underlying causes can be identified by this. For example, if the patient is having kidney disease or diabetes, all these things can be easily understood. Then in case there is a damage to organs, then this can assess the organ damage risk. But it may not diagnose hypertension directly. That is why you will require both the diagnostic method of the sphygmomanometer as well as the lab tests. So it is best used for baseline evaluation and ongoing monitoring. Okay. Then after that, you have, along with blood tests, you have what? Urine tests. So in urine test, we check for urine protein, that is called proteinuria. Then we have microalbuminuria. Then we have sodium levels, which is very obvious. I have been speaking about it. Then there are what is known as catecholamines, dopamine, etc. These are catecholamines. So that is maybe required for rare cases. And this is very useful. These urine tests are very useful for detecting early kidney damage. And this damage from hypertension happens when hypertension has been uncontrolled for a number of years or has been controlled solely by medicines without the patient paying much attention to the diet and exercise that region. Of course, it is very useful in evaluating secondary causes. Okay, but the disadvantage is that it may require 24-hour collection for accuracy, and it is not specific for hypertension alone. Okay, so it is best used for renal involvement. Only when there is some kidney problem, only then it is used. Otherwise, it is not much useful, but it is always recommended. Then we have electrocardiogram, ECG, that is for evaluating the electrical activity of the heart, so that abnormalities caused by prolonged high blood pressure may be detected. So to detect abnormalities caused by prolonged high blood pressure, we do this. And this detects what is known as left ventricular hypertrophy. So the left ventricular hypertrophy means the heart is becoming enlarged. When it has to work more, then the heart becomes enlarged after a few years or so. So that leads to what is called as arrhythmia. Arrhythmia means erratic heartbeat. Okay. So that means heart rhythm is not always the same. Okay. And that is what this ECG does. And then it is non-invasive and it is very quick. Of course, it is less sensitive than ECG for subtle cardiac changes. So this is detecting the left ventricular hypertrophy, but less sensitive than echocardiography. Not ECG, but echocardiography. Echocardiography is another one. This is electrocardiogram or electrocardiography. Then you have what is known as echocardiography. So this is less sensitive than that. And it may miss early damage to the heart. Okay. So it's still used for cardiovascular evaluation in hypertensive patients. So that was ECG. Now you come to echo. Echo, you have got 2D echo, Doppler echo, etc. Okay. So this is nothing but an ultrasound of the heart. What does it assess? It assesses the structure and function. And it detects hypertrophy, valve issues, and heart failure. And it is more detailed than an ECG. So an ultrasound of the heart is more effective to detect heart problems and a little bit expensive than ECG, but it is useful for suspected heart complications or for severe hypertension. Then along with this, hypertension invariably also troubles the eye. So we have what is known as a fundoscopy, that is an eye examination. So here an ophthalmologist, he examines the retina using a special instrument called ophthalmoscope. And then he looks for hyperintensive retinopathy. Retinopathy is the disease of the retinas. Okay. So in this, you have direct visualization of blood pressure effects on small vessels. And it helps stage the severity of hypertension. Okay. But only thing is, it requires specialized equipment and training, and it may be overlooked in routine examinations. Okay. Then you have also CT scan or MRI or kidney ultrasound. Okay. This is also possible for brain. So CT, MRI of the brain may be needed to rule out stroke. Then kidney ultrasound for structural abnormalities. Then renal artery Doppler, that is to check whether the renal artery is having what is known as stenosis. Stenosis means what? Stenosis means hardening. Hardening of an artery means it cannot expand and contract properly. That means that itself is a cause for high blood pressure, because it's not expanding. If it's expanding, then the effect of the high blood pressure will be less. But it is not allowed to expand because it has become stenosed. Stenosed means hardened, thickened. Okay. So that is all that can be found out by the renal artery Doppler. Okay. So this has got the advantage that it detects target organ damage, and it also detects secondary causes. It is non-invasive, and then it is very expensive. It may require contrast. Contrast means a dye is injected into the body, and this dye, like a hair dye, it keeps going through the arteries and veins. Okay, and then its path can be easily traced, and then by that the blockages can be easily detected. But the disadvantage is that can block this thing, put a load on the kidneys. It can affect the kidneys because that dye has to be quickly removed. No, sometimes it may be difficult to remove. So that problem is there. Okay, so now I would like to share this thing, a table, which will give you this information. Then we will go ahead. So let me see how to share this table. Can I share? Is it possible for me to share? Anusha, madam?
Yes, sir.
Can I share?
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
I have shared screen. I have shared screen. Yes. Okay, I will share screen. Okay. I will share screen. One post only can share. Very good. Okay, now I share this. Yeah. Now I am sharing this. Please let me know whether this can be seen. Yeah, I can see it. Very good. Wonderful. Okay. So now you can see this sphygmomanometer. It is the 1 minute. Yeah. So this sphygmomanometer, this is the basic BP measurement. It is simple and accessible, but it can be technique sensitive and can be misleading. Okay. This ambulatory BP monitoring, this is a 24-hour BP profile. It is most accurate and detects this white coat. White coat means that the sudden tensions seeing the doctor. That is called white coat. So it is expensive and so inconvenient. This home BP monitoring, it gives daily tracking. It empowers the patient with long-term data, but there is the risk of improper use or inaccurate devices. Then you have blood tests. They detect causes and damage. They give a wide insight into comorbidities. That means what are the other conditions, etc. They are indirect, but they are lab dependent. Okay. Then urine tests, kidney function, and secondary causes can be known. Early kidney damage can be detected, may require a 24-hour sample. Then ECG gives the heart rhythm and shows whether the heart is having hypertrophy or not. It is very quick and non-invasive, but it has got low sensitivity for early changes. An echocardiogram is more expensive, not always accessible, but it gives the heart structure and function, and it gives detailed heart health assessment. So an echocardiogram is the best if you suspect heart problems. And how do you know whether you have a heart problem? A very simple, very effective method is if I am having breathlessness while walking, while walking and talking, or breathlessness while climbing even one flight of stairs, etc. So then that means there is an heart involvement is possible. It is not immediately, does not mean you are having a big major heart problem. But if you are having that sort of this thing, then you should try to first do some exercises. Aerobics help a lot in that. but depending on the age, Jin-Ji-Du Lee also helps. But otherwise, then you should go for a echocardiogram. Okay. In cities, it's easily, though it's a bit expensive, it is available in cities. Then fundoscopy is for the eye. It shows the retinal vessel damage, and it shows a direct view of vascular effects on the eye. But of course, it needs expert examination. And then imaging, that is ultrasound. It is useful for stroke, kidney disease, etc. This can be either CT, MRI, or ultrasound. Okay, we start with ultrasound. If ultrasound is conclusive, then that itself is enough. But otherwise, CT or MRI may need to be taken, and so it is very highly costly. Okay. Now, what are the types of things, activities which people do? Okay, so a PHC in Madhya Pradesh, it screens BP through community health workers. Okay, a health van in Himachal conducts regular BP checks. These are all community-based projects. An NGO in Uttar Pradesh, they run free screening camps during fairs. A Gujarat patient uses a smartwatch for daily BP tracking. Nowadays, smartwatches are available which give all these details. Suppose you have watches for measuring how many steps you are taking, etc. All these things. Then you also have for daily BP tracking. Then a Chennai hospital installs public BP kiosk. Okay. A Bengaluru family adopts digital health monitoring tools. Then a BP awareness campaign here in Assam, it boosts early diagnosis, etc. Okay, then Mumbai seniors organize self-monitoring groups. This is very popular in Bombay and other places, cities, self-monitoring groups. Then there are Ayurvedic clinics in Kerala, they integrate BP checks, etc. Then Punjab pharmacist educates customers on BP management. Okay, now let us see what are the treatment and lifestyle management. And then we will be also coming to the neurotherapy treatments. And there I will show you all the treatments. Okay, so this is for your information. There are something called ACE inhibitors. Okay, angiotensin converting enzyme. This is an enzyme made in the lungs, and this increases the BP. Of course, this is a self-protective mechanism of the body to prevent extreme low BP. So that is happens, in case of an abortion, miscarriage, accident, blood loss due to hemorrhage. So in all those things, there will be this ACE will come automatically. It will release a chemical called angiotensin converting enzyme, and then that will take place in this thing. The lungs, liver, etc. They are all involved in these conversions. Then angiotensinogen is made by the liver. Then angiotensinogen is converted in the lungs to angiotensin number 2, angiotensin 1, angiotensin 2, like that. It goes through kidney, liver, etc. Like that. Steps are there. Okay, that takes place in the body. Then we have what is known as beta blockers, and then diuretics. I told you about. It increases the urine and thereby reduces blood pressure. Then we have what is known as the DASH diet. I will be discussing this. It's very useful for everybody to know. Then DASH diet. Then you need regular exercise. Then reduced salt intake and stress management. All these play a key role. Yes, just now, 1 minute. Okay. Then what are the ways in which the general public manages it? Some people may adopt a low salt diet. Somebody can improve their BP with regular yoga or through meditation to reduce stress. Then DASH diet can be followed under medical supervision. Then eliminating processed food after they are diagnosed with a high BP. Almost all processed foods contain some some form of salt or other, so that they eliminate that. Then some people use Ayurvedic treatment with allopathy. Then somebody reverses their hypertension with weight loss and diet, or using home remedies, etc., or joining fitness program after diagnosis, etc. Okay. Then now dash diet. Very simple. Dietary approaches to stop hypertension. DASH dash. Dietary approaches to stop hypertension. So what does it involve? The diet should be rich in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, sprouts, of course, sprouts, and low-fat dairy. If at all, dairy products have to be taken actually to okay. If at all fat, the dairy product has to be taken. In fact, it will be ideal to avoid it altogether. But if it has to be taken, it should be low-fat dairy. Then the diet should be low in saturated fats, cholesterol, and sodium. By doing this, just by following DASH diet, you can reduce systolic BP by between 8 to 14 mm of a G. So suppose somebody is having 160, it can go down to 152 to 146 by just following this diet. See what an important thing it is. And very simple. These are all just common sense items, in fact. Okay. But if you know that this can reduce to this extent, then you will be promoted, or rather you will be you will get this thing. You'll be having the mood to follow it. Okay. So that is why I'm giving you this. It can reduce BP by 8 to 14 millimeter per mercury, millimeter of mercury. Then incorporate local fruits like papaya, guava, etc. Reduce fried foods and use mustard oil or olive oil. Certain oils contribute to this thing, raising the cholesterol levels. So that we have to study, and then they are recommending, internet recommends mustard oil or olive oil, but it can be any oil which the person we can study and find out from the internet. Then salt restriction. The World Health Organization recommendation is less than 5 grams of salt a day. So that means very little salt or half salt. Okay. And reduce pickles, papads, salted snacks, and processed foods. Now, these 4 are the culprits: pickles, papad, snacks, and processed foods. But just by the salt restriction, you can reduce BP by 2 to 8 millimeter. And then in these things, when you limit to 5 grams of salt a day, this is talking of white salt. You can use same quantity or a little bit higher. You can use rock salt or herbs, spices to enhance flavor without sodium. So sodium should be avoided, and that is there in white salt. Okay. Then reduce saturated and trans fats. Avoid ghee, butter, vanaspati, and fried foods. Then use mustard oil, groundnut oil, sunflower oil in moderation. And by doing all that, what do you get? It lowers the cholesterol and vascular resistance. Next, how to increase potassium intake. The following foods are rich in potassium: bananas, spinach, sweet potatoes, and coconut water. Many people think that we should take potatoes for health. Potatoes increase blood sugar, whereas sweet potatoes do not. And they are very good source of fiber. They are very good source of iron, which normal potato does not have. So, and they are also very good for potassium intake. Now, between sodium and potassium, there is an internal balance. Whenever sodium increases, potassium will come down. And whenever potassium increases, sodium will come down. This is an internal balance. These two cannot stay at high levels within the body. So by increasing potassium intake by all these natural methods, not by, I don't mean by this thing, by tablets. I mean, that also is possible, but that is not so this thing. It can cause side effects. By increasing potassium intake by these type of foods, it will help to counterbalance the sodium's effect on blood pressure. But at the same time, if you are the kidney patient, then you have to avoid excess potassium. So kidney patients, they will have their own diet. Then this was about all these diet, dash diet, etc. Then you have physical activity. Between 30 to 45 minutes a day, 5 days a week, you should do either brisk walking, cycling, or yoga. Now, sometimes the weather may be bad. In fact, now in Assam, for the past 4 days, it has been raining continuously. There have been continuous power shutouts, whatnot. Even a few minutes ago, we had a small slight power failure. It came back. So, in that case, where can you go for walking when there are so many rains? Then the best alternative is do brisk figure of 8. Figure of 8 within the house. Just keep 2 chairs. Any place, a small area, 8 by 8 or 10 by 10 area is enough for you. Just keep 2 chairs and then walk, catching the chair. You can walk fast, nothing will happen. And if you are having a bigger area, then you can walk up and down, up and down, up and down. You can walk continuously for about half an hour. That will take care of about 4,000, 5,000 steps. So that will be something. Like that you can do. And if you are having staircase in the house, even 1 flight of stairs is enough. Just go up and down, up and down, up and down some 15, 20 times. That itself will be a good exercise to start with. Okay. Then, of course, cycling and yoga, brisk walking, cycling, etc. Always good. Then you can do aerobic walking, swimming. Then strength training is very essential. If you do twice a week, at least strength training, it will be good. Then to reduce sympathetic overactivity, we can do yoga and pranayama. And by doing all that, we can reduce systolic BP by 4 to 9 millimeter. Then mall walking or early morning temple walks work well culturally. So in those days, you will see in South India and in main number of places in North India also, you used to have those good old temples which are having a lot of area, and people just used to go round and round and round. Then they will become healthy. That is because they are walking so much. So culturally, it's good. It gives you a sense of peace when you go to the temple. But another addition is that you are walking such a long walk. If you make 1 or 2 pradakshina, so in some of the big temples, it's a huge distance. And if you do it fast, then it's very good for the health. Okay. Then third is weight reduction. And the target is BMI should be less than 25 kilogram per square meter. Okay. Then the strategy is to have a calorie deficit of 500 to 1,000 kilocalories a day. Okay. So this is weight reduction for BP drops by approximately 1 millimeter of mercury for every 1 kg. So obese patients, this is recommended because they can reduce their systolic BP by 10 to 20 millimeter of mercury. Then, of course, stop smoking and limit alcohol. Okay, because nicotine raises BP temporarily and damages blood vessels. And at the same time, by stopping the smoking, you will improve overall cardiovascular health. Okay, and limit alcohol. Then for stress reduction, you have yoga, meditation, mindfulness, etc., deep breathing, and guided imagery. And the most important is adequate sleep and rest. For that, we have a formula called serotonin formula. I have put it so many times in the group, in the Joshys group. So it is there. This is very good for sleep apnea. So what is sleep apnea? Sleep apnea is the person is sleeping and then gets up with a jerk because his breath stops for about few minutes. Breath stops. The person is alive. Nothing will happen to the person. But the breath stops, the rhythm. The heart is beating and everything, but the breathing stops. And that is called sleep apnea. And for sleep apnea, we have a wonderful treatment that is called 15 medulla into 2 or 3. Okay. We have seen the medulla treatments last time. We will see it this time also. So that is there. Okay. Then sleep hygiene, very important. No screens before bed. Ideally, and I have friends in Singapore and other places, NRIs. So they used to tell me that some of the top level these things, executives or managers like cadre, they will say, I have a rule. If I want to go to bed at 11 o'clock, my screen, all screens are shut down by 9 o'clock. 2 hours before sleep, I don't see any screen. I don't see TV. I don't see this thing. I don't see the mobile. I may do some writing work, etc., or some family time with this thing, the quality family time, but no screen. So this is something which everybody, every one of us should try to emulate. It's very useful. And then you should have a fixed sleep time. And for when fixed sleep time, Dr. Mehra always used to say that at least you should have eaten 2 hours or 2.5 hours before going to bed. That means nothing like eating a late night dinner and then after half an hour going to bed. That's not correct. If you want to go to bed by 11 o'clock, then by 8:30 itself, you should finish your dinner or even earlier. Okay, and he used to say, best is become a Jaini, he will say. Jaini means they will not eat after sunset. So he used to say that that is very beneficial for the health. Okay. Then, of course, regular monitoring and health checkups are needed. Then follow up every 3 to 6 months for lifestyle only patients, etc. Okay. And then in Indian context, you have use millets, ragi, bajra, jowar instead of polished rice and wheat. Instead of that, you can use millets. You should substitute snacks like samosa, kachori with sprouts or roasted chana. So sprouts are very good for to be can be eaten any time of the day or night. Then yoga camps, etc. Okay. Okay. Then Lajpat Rai Mehra's neurotherapy offers a drug-free, non-invasive approach to managing hypertension by stimulating the body's self-healing mechanisms. This therapy involves applying precise pressure to specific body points to restore balance in the nervous, endocrine, and circulatory systems, thereby regulating blood pressure. So LMNT is grounded in the principles of what is known as Nadi Vigyan, science of nerves, and it emphasizes the body's innate ability to heal itself. By targeting specific nerve points, the therapy aims. What are the aims of this therapy? Enhance blood and lymphatic circulation, stimulate hormonal balance, and restore autonomic nervous system equilibrium. And by doing all that, we improve the organ function, especially the functioning of the kidneys, the liver, and the adrenal glands. So now let us see the treatment protocol for hypertension. Of course, this is a general protocol. It for different types of patients with different types of symptoms, different protocols may be needed. But I am giving a general this thing which anybody can benefit. So you can watch this and then you can do it with me and then you can get benefited. So that's it. We have had cases where people have shown results within 1 week or 10 days, etc. Okay. So now this elementary treatment protocol for hypertension. The following protocol is designed to address hypertension through targeted neurotherapy techniques. Number 1, 30 medulla to reduce systolic BP. So now we'll show you. I will stop the sharing and then you can see how this 30 medulla is to be given. Okay. Okay, then fine. Now, yeah, fine. Okay. So now let us see. We always start on the left side of the neck. This is my left side of the neck. We start on the left and then end on the right. And whenever we give medulla treatments, we are going to count in pairs. I had shown you 8 medulla and 15 medulla last time. Many medullas, including 30 I have shown. But in that, what you will say, we will count such that we count in pairs. So that means when I say 8 medulla, I have to stroke, bring a downward stroke, 8 pairs. That means if I do it with one finger, it will be 16. If I do it with 2 fingers, alternatively, then it will be 8 pairs. So 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, like that. Mentally, I will count. And sometimes, of course, it may be difficult to count 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. Then what you do 1, 2, 3, like that. You don't, one you will not count. You will count only 1 stroke, but you will give 2 strokes in one. Like that you can do. So this way, you can definitely, you can easily do this treatment. This is called 30 medulla, and it is given for systolic blood pressure to come down. Of course, if somebody is a bit worried and all that, then we will have to give another treatment before it. That also I will teach. Okay. For people who are very nervous, they have to be given 8 medulla first, then give 30 medulla. Okay. So I will first teach 30 medulla, then I will do 8 medulla, then you can get the benefit. We can do 30 and 8 or 8 and 30. Both ways can work. It depends from patient to patient. Okay. So how many people in this group are having high blood pressure? 95 people, 93 people have joined. Congratulations to all of you. There are a number of new people, number of old people also. Could I see some hands? Digital hand. All that you have to show is your digital hand. How many people are having high blood pressure? I can see only 2 hands now. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Go ahead. Please go ahead. Yeah. So many people are raising their hands. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. MS Rajeshwari. Okay. 10 is MS Rajeshwari. 11, 12. 12 people have raised their hands at now. Right? As of now, 12 people. And one more. Kamaljeet Kaur. 13 people raised their hands. Then again, okay. Then, so approximately we'll say 13 people are here who are raised their hand, who have raised their hands. Okay, doesn't matter. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 13 people or 10 people, somebody has dropped out. Doesn't matter. Okay, approximately 13 people or so have raised their hands. If others are having also, they can also do it. Doesn't matter, it can be done by all, unless you are having extremely low blood pressure. Low blood pressure people do not do it. I repeat, people who are having low blood pressure need not do it. Though it doesn't often harm, but I don't want you to do it for you. We'll give you some other treatment. Okay. So now, high blood pressure. Since nowadays everybody is worried, so worried and anxiety and stress-related hypertension is more common. So I will proceed with 8 medulla. We'll do 8 medulla into 3. That will calm the nerves because it produces serotonin. It produces serotonin, which calms the nerves. And after that, we will do 30 medulla. Okay. And then, of course, there are other treatments to be given also. Okay. So you will, and on the process, you will all get benefited. So tomorrow you can check your blood pressure. If you are having any equipment at home, you can check it even after this class, etc. Okay. So now, how do you do 8 medulla into 3? Now we start on the left. So as I will show you here. Okay. Now we are, see, here is the ear bone, the skull. The base of the skull comes here. It is actually beyond the jawbone. This is the jawbone. After that, you have a depression, and then you have the base of the skull. So this is where we are going to start from here and go vertically down up to this point, up to this clavicle bone. Okay, from this point, base of the skull to the clavicle bone, we are doing. I will show first with one finger, because 8 medulla is easy to show with one finger for all of you. But 30 medulla you have to do with 2 fingers. I will show you both points. So I will show now with one finger. We have to do now a one finger means we have to do 16 times. So all of you can see me and do along with me, no problem. See, I will show you one. Like this, I go 1, 1. Okay, this is 1. Like that, we will do 8 pairs. Okay, so we start now. We're going to count 16. Start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And at 16, we hold for a few seconds. We are actually pulling with some force. I'm not just stroking, not light stroking like that, not like that. I'm pulling down and with force. So this is 16. 8 medulla on the left side. Now we go to 8 medulla on the right side. Same way, again here. Okay, we start here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And hold here for a few seconds. So this was 8 medulla once. I will do one more time with 2 fingers. Okay, I'll show you that. So how do you have to do? You have to keep your finger like this, and we are going to give treatment by this portion of the finger. Not with the tip, not like this, not like this. We are going to give like this, like this. Okay, we are same location, but I'm just showing you. It will be like this, not like this. Remember, some people sometimes do like this. No, this is not useful. Okay, so now we'll do 8 medulla with using 2 fingers. Okay. So now let us see. I keep one finger like this and one finger like this, and then I'll show you one, like that. I'm going to do. Okay, so I'm going to do 8 pairs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You see, I have counted 8, but I have given 8 in 2 fingers. So that means actually it is like single finger 16. Okay, now here. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this was 8 medulla into 2. For most people, even this is enough, but I will give 3 times because it really is very calming. You know, in one of our diabetics classes, one lady told me after taking this 8 medulla, she said, I went to sleep and I got up after 15, 20 minutes. I missed your class. And then, of course, she saw later on, she saw the recording. So that's different. So 8 medulla is very effective for calming the nerves and for giving good sleep also. So all of you tonight, you can do again 8 medulla into 2 or into 3, go to sleep. You will have a much better quality of sleep. Quality sleep will be there. Okay. Now, last round, again, I am going to use 2 fingers. I will count 1, but 1 means I will be doing 2. So understand? Now let us start from the left side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now I've held for a few seconds. Now this side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I told you about 15 medulla earlier. That is for sleep apnea. Same technique. Only the counting is 15 pairs. And more than 8 or 10, we don't recommend single finger because sometimes we may make mistakes in counting. Every medulla, every counting is very, very much important. Okay. Every counting is very much important. So you must not make mistakes. That's why I'm saying. So when you say 15 means if I count 30, then I may make mistakes. I have seen sometimes people get stuck up after 20, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, like that, the speed goes up and down. So like that, it should not happen. So now we will go, we have done 3 times 8 medulla. Now we will go to 30 medulla. 30 medulla, okay. So what do I do? 30 medulla, very simple. Again, same way. Now you can all, I hope you have been practicing, then you can practice now 30 medulla also, especially these 10 or 11 people. You can all do this 30 medulla. So now let us see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Hold there for a few seconds. Here near the scapula, sorry, near the clavicle. I am holding near the clavicle. That was 30 medulla on the left. There are some people to whom we give only 30 medulla left also. Sometimes right we don't need to give. But for high BP, yes. Thank you. I'll just take it. Yeah. Yeah. Now 30 medulla on the right side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 30. So 30 medulla on the left, 30 medulla on the right. This is together is called 30 medulla. Okay, 30 medulla on both sides we have taken. Now, in case, because this is a practical session, in case, yeah, Ravindranath ji, you have raised the hands, I will come to you. In case somebody wants to show it in my presence, you want me to check your way, how you are doing, you can raise your hand, then you can switch on your camera, and Anusha madam will connect you, then we will see. I will see you doing. If you are interested, if anybody wants, they can do it that way. But for that, you have to raise your digital hand. So we'll see. Yeah, Ramasri madam has volunteered. Very good. I'll see.
So it's Geeta ma'am.
Here I
Hello,
can see.
good evening. Good evening, Acharji.
Yeah, Geeta madam. Okay, first Geeta madam, then Ramasri madam. Okay, no madam, no problem. But Geeta madam, I'm not seeing your hand. That is why I did not call you. Okay, go ahead.
I added spotlight, so I removed her hand.
Yeah. Okay, no problem. Yeah, please. Yeah, but I can't.
You want me to do 8 medulla or both together?
8 medulla you do first. First you do 8 medulla. 1 minute.
1
minute. 1 minute. You place, see, your ankle slightly turn a little bit so that I can see only your neck. Now you are turning your neck. Yeah, that's it. This is better. Yeah, right. Yeah.
1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8.
Okay. Now you don't count 1, 1 when you are using 2 fingers. You count only 1. Okay. You don't count 1, 1 because then I will see. Now do it on the other side. Do it on the right side. Right side. Yeah. Okay. Remember one thing. The hand which is starting, the other hand it should end. So sometimes what happens, I will tell you, I don't know, unless if I replay this action replay, then maybe I will see later. What happens, sometimes what happens, we do either 30.5 or 29.5. That means if I start with left hand, then I should end in the right hand. I should not end in the left hand.
Okay.
You got the picture. If you are ending in the left hand, that means you are doing a half the medulla, half treatment more than it should be. So I had the feeling, somehow I had the feeling that maybe you are ending on the same hand in which you started. That means,
okay,
no, wait a minute. Yeah, I will see it again. See what happens. 1, then suppose you end here. Then this is 1.5 medulla, 1.5. No, it is not. So that is why 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like that. Got it.
Okay,
now,
sir.
Yeah. Now you do another very useful this thing. You can do once more 8 medulla. Then we will go to 30 medulla. Yeah, right. Sit like that. Now you can it correctly. Yes, right. Yeah, right. But it's a bit slow.
So I should hold the cervical also with the same finger or the opposite finger?
No, the finger which starts with the other finger, the finger which ends, that will hold.
Okay.
Okay, got it.
Okay.
Yeah. Now this was one side. Go to the other side. The other side. Yeah. Again, this is now 9 medulla on one side. You got the picture. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. We have seen all these things. Even in our therapists, sometimes they make mistakes. So it's nothing. So now you understand that is why you don't count 1, 1. When you are using 2 fingers, you just count 1, 2, 3, 4, like that you count. Don't count 1, 1 because that because the mind is occupied with 1, 1. Then this it takes longer time. Okay. Now, do you want to do 30 medulla? Do you want to do 30
I'll do,
medulla?
sir.
Yeah. You have high
I'll
blood
do
pressure?
it.
Do you have high BP?
Not high BP, but my heart rate will be always because my mind keeps working all the time. So my heart rate I want to reduce.
Good. Then if your heart rate you want to remove this thing, do you have palpitations sometimes? No.
Nothing. I work a lot, mentally and physically.
Yes. Yeah, you're keeping fit. I have seen you from diabetic days. It's good. Very nice. Wait. Then.
Any way for reducing the heart rate, sir?
Yeah, for reducing the heart rate, 30 left medulla alone is enough.
Okay.
So you can do. Now, do you feel anything when your heart is racing? Do you feel anything different? What I mean to say, what I mean to say is can you know the difference by taking 30 medulla? Do you think you will be able to know the difference?
I feel really good after doing the medulla.
Okay. Oh.
But might be I have to do it constantly and then give you the feedback.
Yeah. So, okay, then go ahead to do 30 left medulla.
Oh, sorry.
What did you do?
I
You
lost
did
count.
15. Yeah, I know. Leave it. Doesn't matter. You did 15 medulla, if I'm not mistaken. And I think you went to 16, perhaps. Okay, but doesn't matter.
I went for 16, then I realized it.
Yeah, exactly. So that's what, no problem. At least now, what happens is there is a slight time lag also, because of the network or something. So I was not sure whether you did 16 or not, but doesn't matter. It is
I
all
just entered 16. I realized my mistake.
Yeah, but this is now 15
Okay.
medulla, not 30. You have not done 30. Remember.
Oh, okay.
Okay, forget it.
Oh,
now we'll stop.
sorry.
No. Let us not give too many. I am only giving you this thing, feedback, so that you will remember. If you want to do 30
Sir,
medulla,
one more question.
Mm.
One more question. In the cervical bone, clavicle bone, when you press that point, if it is little hurting, does it mean anything?
If the point is hurting, that means the muscles there are a bit tight. So it is
not that much hurting, but very little soreness.
That is because it is like, some places not getting used much, then it may hurt. That is not something of
might be because we are pressing it, we are feeling it.
Yeah. So for that, what you do, you keep your fingers like this. Keep your finger on your neck like this, please. Keep your finger on your neck like that. Yeah, and just press inwards. Okay, inwards you should press in this direction. Okay, and then slowly move the muscle up and down. I mean, forward and backward. I mean, you are not making friction like this. You are not giving like this. I am. See, I will show here. I am just moving the muscle. See, I am not doing like this. Okay, now let us see. I'll show you. Anusha madam, put me on spotlight first, then I'll show.
You are on spotlight, sir.
Yeah, right, correct. Now, so like this, 1, 2, 3, like that, maybe 6 to 7 times you can do. I am pressing inwards like this with the side of my palm. I am pressing inwards, and I am just moving my hand forward and backward. So remember, I am not doing like this. I am not doing friction. I am just moving like that, a little bit, just a little bit like that. So I'll show this. This is just a physical point. Doesn't have any name as such. So like that, we call it Ari Chalana.
The side of the the side is getting little. Okay.
Yeah, understood. Exactly. So yeah, that's it. So this is one thing. Okay, now Ramashri madam.
Thank you so much, Acharya. Thank
you
so much.
Namaste. My pleasure. Ramashri madam, please put her on spotlight. Yeah. Ramashri madam, you are. Can I spotlight you? It's spotlight, but I cannot see it on my machine. Okay, doesn't matter. Ramashri madam, you go ahead and I'll see whether I can.
Just a minute.
Yeah. Yeah, there you are. That's right. Tell me. Well, how many medulla are you going to do?
8, sir.
8, very good. Wonderful. Yes. Wonderful. Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Hold there. Correct. Yes, right. Hold there. Very good. Perfect. Now the other side.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah. which hand did you start? I think you
Yes,
started.
left hand I started and ended
Okay,
right.
fine. Right, correct, perfect. Okay, wonderful.
Sir,
Anybody
one
else? Yeah, please go
more.
ahead.
The knee pains for me is completely gone. So only 10% is there.
Great. Wonderful.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Daily I am practicing.
Wonderful. Very nice.
And one more
Radhisha,
thing,
madam.
sir. For varicose veins, please put the video, sir. We can't able to understand that. For varicose veins.
Okay, 1 minute. Yeah, that video has to be made. But wait, let us see. Else. Okay, I have noted it down. So I will.
Okay. I have used so many oils, sir, for knee pain. I have used so many oils and so many exercises I have done. But no use with this. Within 4 or 5 days, completely gone, and only 10% is there.
Wonderful,
Inside,
wonderful.
when I bend it, it is paining.
Very good. What you should do when you bend it, this I will show you. This is I got it from a Chinese person, or Chinese or Japanese, one of these guys in one of the videos they had shown, and I used it. It was working wonderfully for me. So all of you can see. It's a very simple thing. Okay, so now this is to be done in standing position. Okay, this is to be done in standing position, or wherever you are, whenever you are having the knee pain in that location. Suppose you are standing, and then at the time of straightening or bending, you are having pain. Then this could be done. It can be done other times also, but that is the time when it is most effective. What you have to do is, see, normally when it pains somewhere over here or here, something like that. It varies from person to person. So then what you have to do is just use this portion of the hand and just forcibly with this portion of the hand, palm, you are just punching upwards like that. I'm punching. See, I'm punching here in approximately in this location of this thing. I'm punching,
Center
keeping
point.
this is in standing position. I can do it like that. I will show this and try to. Yeah. So now like this, so over here. So just like that, 4 or 5 times like that. And if it is this like any, just first, you can even keep your like this and punch. Just punch. And then you just do 2 or 3 times and again locate and punch. So this is a very, very simple thing. I saw it works for me. So you can try it out on yourself also. You can try and then. তো কি করবো? আচ্ছা ঘুরে Okay, my doctor says this might not be seen properly. I will turn and show you. Okay, this is another thing. Okay, simple. So see, like this. So 5 to 6 times or 10 times, that's all. Not many times are needed. Okay, thank you, beta. Thank you. My daughters came in and she said, I will make a better impression if I turn my side. So that's it. Oh, that's a good thing. So now you understood,
Yes.
Ramashri.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
So try it out and let me know next week.
Sure.
And I request you, please go into the group and write out your distinct testimonial that I have got this benefit after doing neurotherapy treatment for 1 week or 10 days or whatever. Okay.
Yes.
So
Yes.
other people can benefit by it.
Thank
Okay.
you,
Welcome. My pleasure. Now we go to the next person. Yeah. Anybody else wanting any other? Now we can. I will go for the main treatments, and then we can take more questions or whatever experiences, etc. Okay. So now we have already seen 30 medulla. Then we have a treatment which also reduces systolic blood pressure, but it, in addition, it sets right the abdomen, it sets right the digestion, and it stimulates the gallbladder. So this is called cold treatment. I have sent this PDF last week. I think somebody had asked for it. I have sent it. The PDF is there in the group. CHOLE, COLE or cold treatment. And the treatment is 10 medulla, 6 gasi, 3 gall. That is, I will tell you what all these mean. 10 medulla is over here. Medulla is over here. Okay, both sides, 10 rounds. Instead of 8 medulla, now what Ramastri did, like that we are going to do 10. For both sides, we'll do it. Start on the left and end on the right. So that is 10 medulla. Then gas I. Gas I is for the intestines. And that is given over here. That is given in the calf muscles. Like this, the calf muscles. Okay. In the calf muscles, it is given. And we are doing from, this is the knee, just beyond the knee, one location, then middle location, then near the ankle. That's all. And we are going to use our palm, and we are going to press mainly by this region, not by this region, not here. We are going to press here like this, and we will be pressing inwards, downwards. Okay. So with that, I will be giving simultaneous pressure for 6 seconds. In totally, it will be totally 6 into 3, 18 locations. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like that. 6 rounds I have to do. That is 18 locations. So first 10 medulla, then 18 locations here. And finally, we will end with what is known as 3 gall. 3 gall means 9 locations. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like that. 3 rounds, that is 9 locations. So 10 medulla, 18 locations here, and then 9 locations only on the left side. This is stimulating the gallbladder according to neurotherapy. So this we will start, and this all together has to be done without stopping, and it is called CHOLE, cold treatment. So let us see how to do it. Very simple. Okay. Now, those of you who can sit nicely with your legs down on this thing, cot or wherever you are, you can sit like this. This cannot be easily done on a chair. It cannot be done while sitting on a chair. You require to sit on a bed or any hard surface, and you require a little bit of at least about 2 feet. So it cannot be done on a chair. Please understand. Okay, 2.5 feet you will require. Okay, so for those whose thigh is not lying flat, then you have to put a pillow here. Please understand, you have to take 2 tight pillows, not very soft pillow. Okay, tight pillows you will require here. That is the only thing you will require. Then you can give pressure. Okay, like that. Okay, but I am now able to sit like this in Siddhasana. This is called Siddhasana. So I am sitting like that. So anybody who can sit in Siddhasana can do it that way. Okay, so now we start. 10 medulla. Okay, now 10 medulla on the left. So all of you can do with me, or you can do it later. If you want me to check, you can check. I will check you later. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold there for a few seconds. Then right side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold. 10 medulla over. Then now we have to do gas high 6 rounds. So 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6. Middle place, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6. Ankle, 1, 1, 2, 2, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6. This was first round. 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 4, 2, 5, 2, 6. Middle, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 4, 2, 5, 2, 6. End, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 4, 2, 5, 2, 6. Then third location, 3, 1, 3, 2, 3, 3, 3, 4, 3, 5, 3, 6. 3, 1, 3, 2, 3, 3, 3, 5, 3, 6. 3, 1, 3, 2, 3, 3, 3, 4, 3, 5, 3, 6. Fourth round, 4, 1, 4, 2, 3, 4, 4, 4, 5, 4, 6. 4, 1, 4, 2, 4, 3, 4, 5, 4, 6. 4, 1, 4, 2, 3, 4, 4, 4, 5, 4, 6. Fifth round, 5, 1, 5, 3, 5, 4, 5, 5, 5, 6. 5 round, 5, 2, 3, 5, 4, 5, 5, 5, 6. 5, 1, 5, 2, 5, 3, 5, 4, 5, 5, 5, 6. Sixth round, 6, 1, 6, 2, 6, 3, 6, 4, 5, 6, 6. 6, 1, 6, 2, 6, 3, 6, 4, 6, 5, 6, 6. Last one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 gazi, there are 18 locations. Now only on the left side, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 5, 1, 6. 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 4, 1, 5, 1, 6. 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 5, 1, 6. 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 4, 2, 5, 2, 6. 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 4, 2, 5, 2, 6. 2, 1, 2, 2, 3, 2, 4, 2, 5, 2, 6. 3, 1, 3, 2, 3, 3, 3, 4, 3, 5, 3, 6. 3, 1, 3, 2, 3, 3, 3, 4, 3, 5, 3, 6. 3, 1, 3, 2, 3, 3, 4, 3, 5, 3, 6. That's all. 10 medulla, 6 gazi, 18 locations, then 9 locations. That is called 3 gall. That's all. These 3 together to be given continuously, it is called Cole treatment, CHOLE, Cole treatment or Cole treatment. Okay, and it reduces systolic blood pressure quite within 48 hours. It works very well, and sometimes for some people immediately also it works. Sometimes it may not. See, now we have got a power failure. Okay, so okay, now we'll take a small break, and then we can take any questions, and then I will go to the other treatments. Okay. These are 2 very important. Now we will go for diastolic blood pressure. This treatment is already known to all of us. That is called P heparin. Now P heparin. Okay. So P heparin is very simple. 8 pan here like this. I am pressing like this, same location, 8 times we will press 6 seconds each time. Then we have what is known as liver treatment, 7 liver. 7 liver is here only on the left hand and left thigh. My left hand, I am dividing it in 3 locations like this. And then left thigh also 3 locations like this. And with I am pressing down like this, and with the base of my bone, I am pressing down here. Simultaneously, I have to apply pressure here and here. That is for the liver. So that also we'll be doing together. Then we will raise the hand and then do like this. 1, 2, like that. We'll be raising 12, 12, 12, 12. Okay. And this is very simple, like this only. That's all. Only we'll keep the hand like this at right angles. If you keep it like this, then here the bone, this pains. This will go and see, it will get stuck. If you do like that, then it won't give this thing, blockage. It will just go. That is why you have to keep the hand. And this can be done to another person very easily. Tell them to lie on the ground and then press here, 8 pan, then liver, left hand and left thigh together, and then chest only. Okay. So now we will see how it is done for oneself. Okay. So 8 pan. 8 pan is I am giving pressure with this place right in the groin, middle of the groin. I am giving pressure like this. Okay, like that. Same location, 6 seconds pressure, 8 rounds. Okay, that is 8 pan. To start. This can be done by everybody because everybody will benefit by it. It does not require that you have to have BP. If you don't have BP also, the body always forms small clots here and there. Small clots will be there. Small blockages will be there. They will all get consumed. They will all get this thing. Lipoma, it is very good for lipoma also to a certain extent. So, like that you can do. Okay, fine. Start. Let us start. Lean forward. 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 5, 1, 6. Lift and again 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 4, 2, 5, 2, 6. Lift again 3, 1, 3, 2, 3, 3, 3, 4, 3, 5, 3, 6. Lift again 4, 1, 4, 2, 4, 4, 4, 5, 4, 6. Lift 5, 1, 5, 2, 5, 3, 5, 4, 5, 5, 5, 6. Lift 6, 1, 6, 2, 6, 3, 6, 4, 6, 5, 6, 6. Lift 7, 1, 7, 2, 7, 3, 7, 4, 7, 5, 7, 6. Lift 8, 1, 8, 2, 3, 8, 4, 8, 5, 8, 6. This was 8 pan. Again here, liver, lean, always pull inwards like this. Never go out. Always pull it inwards. So I will keep like this and pull inwards. 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 5, 1, 6. Middle location, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 4, 2, 5, 2, 6. Third location, 3, 1, 3, 2, 3, 3, 3, 4, 3, 5, 3, 6. Fourth location, same as first, 4, 1, 4, 2, 4, 3, 4, 4, 4, 5, 4, 6. Fifth location, 5, 1, 5, 2, 5, 3, 5, 4, 5, 5, 5, 6. Sixth location, 6, 1, 6, 2, 6, 3, 6, 4, 6, 5, 6, 6. Last location, 7, 1, 7, 2, 7, 3, 7, 4, 7, 5, 7, 6. So this was 7 liver, 8 pan, 7 liver. Then this my left hand, I'm just moving it upwards a little bit and then doing 12. I have to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This side, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Again, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This side, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So with this, we have done so many things. So now these three together was P heparin for diastolic blood pressure. It is good for having circulation, increasing the circulation in the body. It is good for people who are likely to have heart problems because it improves the circulation, like that. Of course, for heart, we have a very long protocol. For people who are really having heart diseases, we have got an excellent protocol. So we'll see another time, we'll take that because that will take quite some time and number of points are there. Okay, but this is enough to start with. Okay. Then with this, then we have got, see, this was 7 liver given together. This whole sequence together, it is called P heparin. Then we have got what is known as 1 point liver. That's a wonderful treatment, I tell you. Wonderful treatment. So useful for so many diseases. And it is how it is to be given. Same way, I will just show you how it is to be given in a, its sequence is different. Because now here we give 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like this. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in the middle. There we don't do it that way. You don't do it so fast. We give 1, the same 6 seconds, 1, 1, 2, 2, like that, 6 seconds. Then we wait for a minute. Wait. You have given the liver some job. You allow it that to do that job. Wait. By first pressing this location, then for 6 seconds, I am waiting. Then after about 1 minute, I go to the middle location and again give 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6. Wait for 1 minute. Then go to the third location. Again, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6. So this was 3. Like that, another 3. This whole package is called 1 point liver into 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But it will take 6 minutes to do this. Whereas other 7 liver took only about 40 seconds. Whereas here, this treatment will take 6 minutes. For 6 minutes, we are stimulating the liver and nothing else. We are only giving mild stimulation to the liver. And by doing that, the liver takes care of many, many things. Because I told you, the liver is the mother of the body. She is the mother. And like a mother, you give her time to do something, she will do wonders. Only you have to tell her, Mommy, I want this to be done, please do it. Give her the time. Then she will do it. Like that. That 1 minute gap is like that. You are giving the liver the time to do that job, whatever it has to do. And what job it has to do, it does more than 1100 chemicals it produces. More than 500 different functions are there for the liver. All those things it will do, whatever is needed for that moment, it will do. And this treatment we recommend to everybody who is having any chronic problem. Even Rama madam, even for your knee pain, you can do this also. 1 point liver into 6, very simple. Keep on doing it throughout the day. You will see next week, you will see so many things. It can reduce your weight, it can improve your body energy, everything it can do. So all of you can do it. Understand? So I think with this, my section is over. If anybody has questions, they can raise their hands. Yeah, Ravindranath sir, yes, I will. Please unmute and yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Namaskar.
Namaskar.
Sir, this particularly in general question, this medulla treatment is there, you know. Till now you told so many, if you see our previous class, 1, 5, 6, 8, 10, 15, 30 like that.
Yes.
So whether if I do all, because it won't take time also.
Yeah.
Whether any harmful will be there, whether it will clash, one may clash with 5, 6 like that. How much time gap you have to give without any this one?
No, we asked our Guruji this question. I will give you his answer first. First, he says that when you are talking to the medulla, you are talking to the brain. When you are using the medulla, you are talking to the brain. And brain is the high command. Already it has so much work. So it should be, you should address it only with what you need. So there is no necessity of doing all the medullas unnecessarily. For example, if there is a small child who is something like a vegetable child, there 1 to 10 medullas, or 1 to 12 medullas, we can give with a gap of about 3 minutes in between each medulla. Suppose you can start from 1 medulla. First of all, 1 medulla may not be required for such children. Why is 1 medulla needed? 1 medulla is specifically for the smell, for the sense of smell, the first cranial nerve. Once you go, because you are studying a lot, if you study the cranial nerves, the 12 medullas are addressing the 12 cranial nerves. So when it is needed, those cranial nerves function, we can stimulate. So let us, I'm giving you, because you gave me a good question, I'm giving you a hypothetical situation. Let us say a child. A child, what it will require? It will require eye. For eye, you have got 2, 3, and 4 medulla, 2, 3, and 6 medulla. Okay. It will require the hypothalamus. For hypothalamus, we have the 6 medulla. It may or may not every day require 5 medulla, because unless it is having difficulty with the 5 medulla is for the 5th cranial nerve. It is for this action and all that. Okay, and anything to do with the facial nerve, maxilla, I mean all those things. Okay, so it may or may not require, but it is, if it is having a cough on that day, it will require 5 medulla, 5, 15, 5. So only on the day of cough, you require 5, 15, 5 for anybody. Okay. And of course, 15 medulla, that has got other differences. I mean, utility. For example, that small children will not require it directly. That is sleep apnea. So in special cases for adults, 15 medulla we say for sleep apnea. Then 5 medulla ho gaya. Then 6 medulla is for hypothalamus. 7 medulla is for sensation. It is connected to the sensations of this thing, 7th cranial nerve. 8 medulla is very good for children because they have problem of sleeping. So 8 medulla, problem of sleeping, problem of hearing, coordination, balance, all those things, 8 medulla will be useful. 9 medulla is only useful for taste. So only for those people who are not having problems with taste, only for them 9 medulla will be required. 10 medulla is good for vagus nerve. So it is very good for everybody. 11 medulla is for the shoulder, not required for ordinary people. Unless you have a shoulder pain, you don't require 11 medulla. 12 medulla is for the this thing, hippocampus. That is for the brain, memory, power, etc. So these 12 medullas are completed. 13 and 14 we have not yet discovered, so we are not using. Then you go to 15 medulla, that is for acetylcholine, and 20 medulla is for dopamine, and 30 medulla is for prostaglandins. So these are all the medullas which we require, and I think I have covered your question. In case you
no. Actually, why I am asking, you know, particularly the 8, 15, 30 is there, you know.
Yeah.
All are interrelated, actually.
Yeah.
Yes, reducing heart rate at 30, but at the same time, it will you want calming your mind also.
Yes.
And when you are doing calming your mind, you will get sleep.
Yeah.
So 8, 15, 30 like that is there, you know. So whether in 8, 15, 30, I can do one cycle like that. And how much you have to give between each medulla, this one?
3 minutes. 3 minutes gap between each medulla. One medulla you have done. See, each medulla can be done up to 3. One medulla into 3. We normally don't use only one. We give into 3 or into 2. Minimum 2. Okay, one medulla into 2 or one medulla into 3. Then one medulla is not required for normal people, and except in special cases. It is only for related to sense of smell. So one medulla we don't require. But 2 medulla, yes, for eyes, etc. it can give. So between that 2 medulla into 3, you give the into 3 will be for 1 minute gap, then wait for 3 to 5 minutes, then give the second whatever medulla you want to give. Like that. Then wait for again 5 minutes. 3 to 5 minutes waiting is useful.
This like particular 9 medulla for taste, this one.
Yeah, 9 medulla is for taste. Yeah. Okay. Wonderful. Now, MS Rajeshwari, madam. Yes. MS Rajeshwari, madam. Then after that, we'll come to Smita, madam. Yeah. MS Rajeshwari, madam, you can unmute and you can remove your this thing. I can't see you. Where are you now? MS Rajeshwari. If you don't have anything, then we will go to Smita. Smita, madam, please.
So now only she has to open the muted, sir. Sir, good evening, sir.
Good evening,
Good evening, sir. First, I will convey my thanks to you, sir.
1 second, please come away from the light. There is a light in background.
Yeah. You're
Yes.
you're
Now I am seeing, madam.
No,
Now I am okay,
opposite
madam.
to it.
No, what is happening is the light is behind you, and so it is causing a glare to us.
Another light.
That the light which is behind you, it is causing glare.
Okay. Now I am better, sir.
Yeah. Now you are better.
Sir, first I am conveying my thanks, sir. Today only I have done the sugar test, sir. After the 3 months, I am doing the neurotherapy. I have attended the diabetic session, and continuously I am doing the diabetic treatment. Morning itself, sir. Before 3 months, HbA1c was 6.9, sir. Today it has come to 6.6.
Good. Okay, good. 3 months.
Reduced to, yes, sir. Sugar as postprandial 145, and fasting has come to 95.
Great. Fasting has come down. Wonderful.
Yes, everything is okay, sir. Two deficiencies, sir. HB is low, sir. HB level is 10 point something, and vitamin D deficiency. That sodium, that correct, that border 145 is required, 144 like that. These are the defects I have seen in the test, sir. And another thing, now you have told that B heparin, isn't it, sir? For the blood circulation. Blood circulation and all that you have told that. For the ischemic also, we can do this B heparin, sir. It's good, sir.
Yeah, very good. Ischemic, it's very good. Ischemic heart.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. So for the vitamin B12 deficiency, iron deficiency, the sodium border, what I have to do the treatment, sir?
Now, actually, sodium is high. 144 is too high. You should come down to 139 or so. So best is for sodium, you will do whatever I said for potassium. You have to give that potassium this thing. Here, I think I have spoken about it. Wait a minute. Increase potassium intake. That is banana, spinach, sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes is very good for potassium, and coconut water. So bananas and spinach. Spinach is palak keerai. So that also is very good for that. This is the best, because immediately for treatments and all, you are already having a lot of treatment for sugar, so I don't want to add more treatments. Let us do it by health, this thing. And for vitamin D, of course, best is only the sun bath, because without that any amount of supplements are not going to really work. You can try supplements if they are giving you, if the doctors are giving, then you can try supplements, but then you have to have sun bath. That is mandatory for vitamin D. Somehow you have to stay in the sun.
Yes. I am doing HB also very low, sir. Continuously, that contents other contents of the HB also, everything is low.
Yes. See, after some time, our body stops manufacturing.
Not improving.
Yeah. That is it. Even I am having the same problem. I've been keeping 10.6, 10.9, like that. It is not
10.2 like that.
Yeah. So there are 2-3 things. This Joshys sir told me once that it is very good. He said, why don't you take pomegranate 3 times a day for about a week?
Okay, sir.
Have you tried it? Have you tried pomegranate juice?
No, sir.
Okay. So, because the Joshi he told me that it is very useful for. I told him about my problem. Then he said, this is the best. So, sir, you also try it. So pomegranate, first you go to 3 times a day, then go to 2 times a day, then you can reduce to 1 time a day. And he said, normally within the 1 week itself, it will come better. Then slowly you can reduce. Then another treatment, this is not, already the time is up. Okay, simple for everybody. Somebody told me this and he said it works. I have been trying it, but because I did not do pomegranate, so I'm trying this and seems to be working. What you have to do is you have to take some pure cow ghee and soak some dates in it. Dates.
Okay.
Dates, you soak it in ghee, and then after about 4 or 5 days soaking, that is enough. 3 days soaking even is enough. Then every day eat two dates out of that lot. Just eat it. Okay. Then you can, as soon as some 4 or 5 dates are over, then you can put some more 4 or 5 dates, whatever. I mean, keep on do it for about a month or so. Your HB should improve. It is for
Thank you,
me.
sir.
I am finding the results.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you for
Welcome.
the improving the sugar and all that, sir. Every
Yeah.
credit goes to you, sir. My
Okay.
namaskaram, sir. Thank you, sir.
Namaskaram. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, Smita madam, shoot. Smita madam.
Hello.
Yes. Yes,
Yeah.
madam. Go ahead.
Namaste. Namaste. Sir, actually, I wanted to know after lunch or dinner, when can we do? How much time we should take a gap? Or
Yeah. Any neurotherapy treatment, it is like yoga. If you are having breakfast, then 1 hour after breakfast. But preferably do it before breakfast is better. But otherwise, 1 hour after breakfast and 2 to 2.5 hours after lunch. Lunch or dinner. After any heavy meal, you will do 2 to 2.5 hours later. Otherwise, before that meal, you can, if you can do, very good.
okay. So, and for vagus nerve, how much you had told, sir? Vagus nerve?
Vagus nerve is 10 medulla.
10 medulla, na?
Yeah.
And sir, I have one issue, if you can address. I have this my TMJ problem, and this has been dislocated little. So when I open my mouth, it just goes sideways and then closes.
For that 60 toe finger gall liver into 3, that will be the best treatment. I think I have put this thing in the group. Check up 60 toe finger gall liver into 3. I believe I put it yesterday or day before yesterday in the group. You write it down, and then if it is not there, you can write to me. 60 toe TF 60 TF GL3. I have written like that. 60
TF
GL3.
Okay. Okay.
So this is the code word I have given for that video. It is there. The video is there in the group. Just a few days ago, I think I have put it.
Telegram or Joshi Kerala?
Yeah. Joshi Kerala group in Joshi Kerala group. Telegram.
Okay.
Telegram.
Telegram. Okay, I'll check Telegram.
No. Joshi Kerala group Telegram only. It is where you are.
I'm from WhatsApp. I'm seeing from WhatsApp, sir.
Oh, acha. Okay, then Joshi Kerala group Telegram. You should see.
Okay, I'll check this. TFGL3, na?
Yeah. 60.
60. Okay, sir.
Yeah.
That will help me in this.
Should. Otherwise, we will have to think of other things. Then I will require your history and all that. So then you can.
This also gets stiff because of this. This also gets stiff.
Yeah. Then you will require many other treatments. So if you can come for a personal consultation. Then we can help you.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, welcome. Thank you, madam. Shakuntala, madam. Who are you? Please come in. Yeah. Shakuntala, madam.
Namaskar, sir.
Namaste.
Sir, I feel sleepy after breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Thyroid problem.
Thyroid problem, sir.
Thyroid, we see there are two. Thyroid doesn't. We may not show up in the report. It may not. But you just do halasana. Can you do halasana?
लेट के सर ये?
वो पैर को सर के ऊपर ले जाना.
Right, sir.
Yes. उसको करते रहिए. Halasana is very good for that. Otherwise, of course, viparita karani is also very good. And now and then ये जो thyroid gland इधर है ना, वो दिन में जब आपको नींद आती है तो 2 बार या 4 बार इसको ऐसे हल्का दबा लीजिए. बस just press this like that.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
ठीक है. और कल tomorrow there is a very important neurotherapy class by Kamalesh Didi. It will be in Hindi. So you can attend. I have sent madam has sent this thing in the group, I believe. वो otherwise वो मैंने मैडम को बोला था, उन्होंने भेजा होगा. वो इसमें ग्रुप में, ठीक है? You have
No,
not
sir.
seen?
No, sir. I have not seen.
ठीक है, वो मैडम विल डू इट. मैं बोला था मैं भेज दूंगी.
I had shared
ठीक
to
है.
Joshi, sir.
हाँ,
I was waiting for his acceptance to be shared in the group.
Acha, you have to put it, you are not yet put it. Yes, today itself you can put, or tomorrow you can put. All of you can remember, tomorrow there is a very important lecture on neurotherapy and children. What are the things which can be done for children? बच्चों के लिए, specifically useful for all mothers, parents, grandmothers, grandfathers, everybody like that. I mean, for children it is, and it is very interesting. It is for about 2 hours from 6:30 to 8:30.
Sir, but
please,
sir, but we are having other program, 7:30 onwards we are having acupuncture therapy.
No, you attend for half an hour. If you like, you can attend. That's all. It is not compulsory.
No. Why I'm telling you, it is clashing this timing.
No. But that is, she is operating in a different platform. She is not operating in a Telegram under Joshi Kerala group. She is operating in a different platform. I am just extending that invitation to all of you, so that you at least you can register, because usme thoda free hai. It is a free thing. You register, and email ID, etc. they will ask. You register, then maybe later on they may even share you the recording. I do not know what is it. Or the recording will be put in the YouTube. You can see it later. But for that you have to give prior registration. So all of you register, and then later on, if you don't attend also, you can see it later in the YouTube. Understand?
Right.
Okay. Okay, now I think it is, exactly 21:59. We should all call it a day. I don't want Yanusha madam to stay back for a long time. So I already end the class here with blessings, and may all of us be blessed with health, happiness, harmony, peace, prosperity, and success. May God bless each and every one of us, and our family members, and our friends, and our relatives, and each one of them with health, happiness, harmony, peace, prosperity, and success. And please do go to the group and write your comments. Thank you very much. Okay.
Gratitude, sir, from all of us, from Joshi's Kerala group, and for all our gratitude goes to you. Now I want all of you to please go back to the group and write your gratitudes, feedbacks, everything over there, vote of thanks and everything over there. With everything, whatever you have learned for today, you please mention all those things. I every time mention this, but you people go back and say thank you, sir, thank you, sir, thank you, sir. Thank you to whom? Thank you to whom? With sir. So please go and mention thank you to Ramchandran sir. Thank you for his neurotherapy. Thank you for explaining about all the treatments related to high BP. You please write something like this. Okay. So that others can understand what class has happened today. I have been posting so many messages every Friday, every Thursday, so that you people can, see, go through and attend. So, but many of you don't attend, and you people ask recordings. Some of you attend 3 out of 1 class, and also please attend regularly, so that you can very much ask for recordings also willfully. Okay. So with all gratitude of yours, I am sending that same to sir from Joshis Kela group also. Gratitude, sir. Happy Saturday, happy weekend to all of you. And till we meet next time, thank you. Take care. Good night. Bye, everyone.
Good night.
Thank
Bye.
you, sir.
Thank you.
Bye, sir. Ending the session, everyone. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.